timber for houses and the making of flowers. Stems may be tapped for the sap to produce a drink, a source of sugar. Outer layer, fruits. Middle layer, used for chưa xong, chưa xong. Coral, the wool, fruits, waterproof, middle layer, a thick middle. Rope. A source of interlayer. The shell charcoal, source of when half for bow. Used for bow. Source coconut water. Enjoyed as a drink. A source of hormone. Oil flesh. Oil diameter flesh. And coconut milk. Cosmetics. Glycerin. Derivative of coconut fat, acquired strategic important. Coconut seeds, lead shade, sedum, germinate, the large fruits are able to float on dirt, but cannot remain viable indefinitely. Studies suggest after they succeed in germinate. Exposed to full glare of tropical sun. Sheet falls. Transport to Asia from America. Country before the voyage. In the Livestream. Before the voyage of the European explorers Vasco da Gama and Columbus in the late century, trade and human. There are no coconut palms in or before. Trade and human reveal trader vessels are likely to move coconut from to Africa and then across. Yes. Không, false. Ngược lại chứ. Transport từ Asia đến America. And coconut found the west coast of America were a different type from those found on the east coast. Discussion. Two dynamically opposed origins proposed that they came from America and that they East Coast. Or a different type from found. I don't know. Pause suggest problem. Why coconuts relative but no evidence are indigenous. These problems have led to anti-innovation cultivated varieties. On the coconut, found cultivated varieties. Both suggest in there a large degree of coconut diversities. True. Coconuts are cultivated in different ways in there are coconut relative, but not even indigenous. These problems of the cargo and was dispersed from there were cultivated in different ways. Not given. Trồng theo kiểu khác nhau, không ai biết được. Researchers in by baby talk keeps infant brains opposed, so father don't use baby talk as often. Mark them. We call it equipped with recording speech or brain to study the way they interact with the juice. Important gives baby attention. The connection between the baby and the home to create advantage of speak in a different way. Connection between a baby here and how much vocalizing they do themselves. Moms will do exactly what they hear or expect and has been expressed never over. But we found that under the same thing to trace the pitch, frequency, the rose roots and Coleridge hypothesis. It suggests that father use less to provide with near public. The idea is get to practice a certain kind of speech with mom, and another kind with dad. Different way. So it has a wider repertoire of kinds of speech to practice. Scientists from the universities of Washington when researchers saw two baby at age 2, they found frequent baby talk and boost vocabularies regardless of social. Nói nhiều rồi nói tăng phong cách. Those babes, children who listen to a lot of baby talk were talking more than babies that listen to more adult talk. More than babies that listen to more adult talks, more standard speech. So the more parents use baby talk, we found that it's matter whether you use on one-on-one texture. One-on-one, the more baby bubble, and the more they bubble, the more words they produce later in life. Hero. Team. So fighting activation in motor areas of brain when infants are simply listening is significant because it means the baby brain is engaged in trying to talk back right from the start, and suggests that 7-month-olds brain are already trying to figure out how to make the right movements that will produce words. Another interesting finding was that why fighting motor simply listen is significant. This means engaged in trying to talk back right from the start, suggests 7 brain are trying to figure out how right movement to produce words. Effort. See. The connection between here and how much vocalizing they do themselves. Let's also uncover the more those baby listen, then the idea is the kid gets practice with mom, so the kids in a connection of our baby here, how much they vocalizing, they do themselves. Washington together a specialized computer program to analyze how parents interact with baby during use two words. Washington State researcher equipped parents together with specialized computer program to analyze computer recording files. The study reveals that tended not to modify their audience speech when directed with baby, according to idea known as that according to an idea known as they may use a more adult type of grandfathers they will hear outside their home. Bridge hypothesis. According to research, hearing baby talk from one and normal language from the other expands the baby's vocabulary. So the kid has a wider repertoire of kinds of speech. Meanwhile, other records and sounds using special that were equipped with when they studied the baby again at the age of 2 found that recorded speech and sound using special tests. Here, a lot of talk in infancy and has a much larger head notes. Larger those listen to more adult talk and a much larger vocabularies. More baby use baby much larger, so headphones. They are all those talk. Talk more than those listen to standard. Further you reference to the changes in which occurs in babies' brain before the end of their first year. Some of them are due for their say, for instance, raising rồi không đủ thời gian rồi. Before birth, listen in the womb. That are the baby mix. Biết là em đi được. Nhưng mà David Ho affecting the planes in years by collecting the news. Research shells snails level in they discover elements of a change in water levels in a lake. Version. This occurred when there was less than ever. This is just some monsoon. Here, it may record to look at from 5. now examine the details of how people goes. Brains. They also examine objects including types of pottery, to find the link. Vãi luôn. Sai hết. Bịa ra sai hết.